Good morning, everyone. We would like to welcome you to the Ministry of External Affairs this morning for a very important event that will shortly happen. And in particular, we'd like to welcome Ambassador Chen from the Embassy of the Republic of China on Taiwan. We know that the government of Taiwan is such a great friend to St. Lucia, and that is demonstrated in so many ways. The people and government of Taiwan have touched and continue to touch St. Lucia in a very special way. Every person, every household, every community, and indeed the nation, with the generous help that they've given us for so many years. And it is indeed a friendship that we value and continue to value very greatly. And today, the government of Taiwan is going to make a donation to the St. Lucia's Social Development Fund, the SSDF. And we know of the great work that the SSDF does. They have unfolded a vision. SSDF doesn't just give handouts, it gives a hand up. It helps empower people, whether it be in terms of education, in terms of housing, in terms of reaching boys who are disadvantaged through their mentoring program for boys. So we are just so excited to support the work of the SSDF. As you know, the Ministry of External Affairs is the ministry that reaches out to friendly governments and outside agencies to connect them with agencies and government departments so that we can deepen and strengthen our cooperation. And what we will do here today in receiving this donation from Taiwan to the SSDF is just an example of the work we do at the Ministry of External Affairs. And so with these few words, I'd like to welcome you again, Ambassador, and thank you so much for how swiftly, following our request on behalf of the SSDF, you acted to make this possible today. So I really want to say how very grateful we are on behalf of the SSDF and, of course, the government and people of St. Lucia.
Thank you, Minister.
I think it would be remiss of me not to thank, first of all, Minister Bobere. We had a short discussion a few months ago concerning the SSDF's vision and intent to reach out to private sector and the diaspora and internationally for assistance because the funding at the SSDF is down. And in a very short space of time, Minister adopted the SSDF, I call it. So we have a number of ministers now at the SSDF, but she's been very helpful in connecting us with people that can assist us, and this is one example of that. And I know we look forward to her continued assistance, just as we look forward to our continued working with the ambassador. We had, in a very short space of time, again, we met with the delegation, the ambassador, and we discussed our housing assistance crisis, or housing crisis in St. Lucia, and the fact that there are so many people that live in deplorable conditions, housing conditions, and with no real program directed at assisting these people. Of course, it is well documented the effects of housing assistance on poverty and the connection with all of these in the development of young people and even older people for that matter. So the SSDF has made a serious commitment to engage and try to assist people that live in poor housing conditions. Moreover, we've also undertaken, because we recognize that it is not enough to just give a person a house. You give a person a house and you assist them in uplifting their standard of living, but maintaining it and even putting food on the table is a different story. So we're now in the process of engaging the people that we assist with houses to see where we can perhaps help them in creating employment, maybe micro-enterprise, self-employment and that sort of thing, so that we can empower them to be able to take care of themselves. So this donation this morning will go a long way. I mean, there is no one fix to poverty, none whatsoever. There are a number of things that need to be done, and every little bit helps. And it's for that reason I really want to thank Your Excellency for this generous donation, and I look forward to you working with the SSDF. We will keep you updated on what is happening with who is receiving this help and what's happening with them in their development. On behalf of the SSDF, we're very, very, very thankful for this donation. And it, in a lot of ways, I would like it to represent just the tip of the iceberg in what happens collectively in terms of assistance that the SSDF will get first to help the people that are in need. I thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
3 months ago, Minister Boburn set up a meeting between my office and SSDF. So I was very impressive about the work this organization has been done and is going to do in the future. So I kept thinking how to contribute a little bit to this organization and to help those St. Lucian people in need. So I discussed with my colleague, and we sent a proposal back to Taipei, and we have the support of Taipei, and so we have today's check hangover to the SSDF. As I mentioned to Minister, that that SSDF has a very big goal to reach, and $50,000 is for you is a small amount, but at least is a good start. And I encourage, no matter it's a St. Lucian or overseas agency, to help this organization. Means to help those poorest St. Lucian people, because I believe for human being we should live in the same quality of life. Okay, in Taiwan we always said, a friend in need is a friend indeed. Okay, we try to reach out, we try to do our best to do something to SSDF, and we call on the no matter it's foreign friends or St. Lucian, to support SSDF and to help this country to move forward to a more healthy future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right. Great. Yeah, just.
SSDF.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you, Minister. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
giving Taiwan an opportunity to do something. Okay.